Oh, what does anxiety feel like? Feels like I'm about to record this video is what it feels like. Is my face out of frame? I don't even know. I could have recorded all that out of frame. Who knows? Hey guys, my name's Gooperatives and I am passionate about connecting you with your mental health. Now, today we're going to be talking about what does anxiety feel like? I have generalized anxiety disorder, and so I'm going to speak from a little bit of personal experience and how it affects me. This is by no means a diagnosis for anybody who doesn't know if they have anxiety, and if you're unsure, you should definitely go see a medical professional. Now, that being said, when talking about my anxiety, it sounds crazy, so I'm going to try to explain it to you. Have you ever done that reflex test where somebody drops a ruler or pencil and you're supposed to grab it before it slips through your fingers? That's what it feels like when I'm at the height of my anxiety. Sometimes it feels like my thoughts are moving too fast and I can't catch them. My mental reflexes are just too slow. Additionally, on top of that, it feels like I'm sometimes wading through a fog, like I just cannot seem to focus on any particular thing. But at the same time, I feel completely bombarded by everything. I have a tendency to feel what I call sensory overload, where my body is overloaded by sights, by lights, by touch, and even by loud noises like dogs barking or horns honking. Now, this can all attribute to a type of irritability within me. I have to remember to keep myself calm and regulate my breathing as my heart rate increases, and it seems like my muscles have a tendency to kind of tense up. I get a little bit tense and a little bit irritable, quite honestly. Now, sometimes I will, in the worst cases, start to get a little shaky, start to tremor a little bit. My stomach will jump into my throat. Now, we will discuss in a later video as to why we feel anxious and where that may stem from within our bodies. Doctors and scientists, unfortunately, are still trying to figure that out. And so all that we can do right now is postulate and theorize. As for now, though, I can describe why our bodies feel the way they do when we're anxious. Evolutionarily, we have had the fight or flight response, the response that our brain gives our body when there is danger, threats, or anything of the like. The fight or flight response causes cortisol and adrenaline to pump through your veins. It'll increase your heart rate and tense your muscles so that you're ready to react against predators or danger. So there's the causation right there for increased heart rate, tense muscles, and even sometimes shakiness. Now, cortisol, when entering into the bloodstream, can cut off non-essential functions in our body. It'll slow down our digestion almost to a complete halt, and sometimes that may be why we feel the stomach and the throat sort of feeling. Now, those two things, adrenaline and cortisol, may explain some of the physical symptoms we have, like shakiness, increased heart rate, tense muscles, and even our stomach. But when it comes to our brain fog and how we're processing data and information, that's still a little bit unknown. That's how I experience anxiety, and there's a little bit of an explanation as to why our physicality feels the way it does during an anxious moment. But how do you experience anxiety? Tell me down below in the comments. I would love to hear more about your process and even how you cope with it. The way that I experience anxiety won't be the same way that you experience anxiety. And it's important that we talk about it, share perspectives, and share how we've learned to cope so that we can all learn to grow and overcome or even circumvent those issues. If you are not diagnosed with anxiety, you should definitely go see a medical professional. This video is not intended to diagnose you. If you're feeling these symptoms, this could be a sign that you need to go seek help. And there's nothing wrong with help. Remember, guys, if you like what you see here, head on over to patreon.com/Gooperatives, where you can toss us a few bucks to keep the lights on, keep employees paid, and support future endeavors just like this one. Remember, guys, be patient with yourselves. Treat yourselves like you would a best friend, and stay connected to your mental health. I'll see you guys in the next video.